Time for the Hot Topic Buzz. President Biden is going to meet with the Council of Advisors on Science and Technology today to discuss their ongoing work to advance American science and innovation. The meeting comes after Elon Musk and tech experts issued a letter calling for a 6-month moratorium on developing artificial intelligence systems. Fox's White House correspondent Peter Doocy questioned White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre over the fear that AI will outpace humans. Watch this one.
Is President Biden worried that artificial intelligence could become self-aware?
There's a comprehensive process. We are taking this very seriously. We put our blueprint out back in October. It is a cohesive federal government approach to AI-related risks, as you just laid out in a very dramatic way. But clearly,
is there anything more dramatic?
I mean, you just read it.
Literally, everyone on Earth will die.
Pretty dramatic. Pretty dramatic.
Joe, we're all going to die. That's it. AI is going to kill everybody.
Look, a cohesive approach does not necessarily mean an intelligent approach, right? And I think it's just odd to me, all the people saying, trust the experts, follow the science. We have people across the board saying there are risks here that we should pause and consider. And people are saying, no, we know better, plow ahead. I think it's just
what is Elon Musk's end game? Let's discuss this. Like, what is it, coming out with something so inflammatory? Is it just to get
I think hopefully it's to get people's attention. The reality, there are very real and unexplored threats for AI. It has the potential to catapult humanity. It also has the potential to destroy humanity. And anyone who's ever worked in the space knows this. The fact that we are ignoring the risks for personal gain to get people to write our research papers for us, I just think is a really short-sighted approach.
I'm not ignoring it, but I do think that some of I think that it's I think you can't stop AI. I think that the train's already out down the tracks. You can't stop technology. It's already being used. It's a great tool for real estate agents, for example. There's a lot of positives with AI. So I don't want to dismiss it and say it's going to kill us all. And I don't think anyone can stop it now.
Yeah, the old Pandora's box type of an analogy that you've got going on there. But you're listening to the government there. It's almost like Raiders of the Lost Ark. We got top men working on it right now. Who's working on this right now? But it's not just Elon Musk. You've got over 1,000 scientists that have signed off on this. And again, it's, sometimes it's that idea. It's not whether or not you can do something. It's whether or not you should do something. And we should start proceeding with caution. But it is. The cat, is out of the bag, Pandora's box, all that stuff. We have to deal with it some way.
Look, but I don't think the government, they usually don't understand what they're talking about when it comes to technology. But look, I want you to read this. This is billionaire and hedge fund manager Bill Ackman. He weighed in on the whole debate. Here's what he tweeted. Shutting down AI development for 6 months gives the bad guys 6 more months to catch up. Okay, Joe, he makes a valid point. Let's discuss it and evaluate it now, but not shutting it down.
We do not have a robust moral and ethical framework for the development of AI. We don't even have an American standard for the moral and ethics of AI development. So at the very least, we need to create guardrails for what we should be doing moving forward. And I think that in the absence of that, I think Ackman, Elon Musk, and over 1,000 people have warned this could be a treacherous place to land.
All right. The debate will continue. At least I'm here for that one. All right.